Whenever I affirm, whatever I affirm for, I always get success every single time. I kid you not. When I want to manifest something, I use affirming as a tool or technique to help me regulate my vibration. I do not affirm every single day. I only affirm when I feel like I need a boost of confidence and something to help me regulate how I'm feeling in the current moment and help me remind myself that anything is possible and just to feel better. I also like to affirm when I have a certain goal in life that I want to achieve. For example, right now I'm focusing on my YouTube growth, growing subscribers, and I have a certain number in mind that I want to get to before this year ends. So I decided to go ahead and just affirm for it basically. If you're new to this channel, I always aim to do 10k steps every single day. I always like to be active. I don't like affirming while I'm inside of my house because it just reminds me of something that I have to do, and I don't enjoy affirming. So while I'm outside and I'm walking, affirming is just perfect for me. There's that little path about 10 minutes away from my house. It's a perfect place for me to just affirm out loud. When I enter that path, the first thing I do is I have a quick look on my phone just to have a general basic idea of what time it is. I choose one affirmation or max 2 affirmations and I just start walking and start affirming. Today, for your reference, it was my YouTube is blowing up. This is the affirmation that I chose and this is what I kept on affirming. I just kept on saying, my YouTube is blowing up, my YouTube is blowing up, my YouTube is blowing up. I kept repeating this out loud because like I said, no one is on this path, so I can do whatever I want and affirm however I want. Now, after I get tired from affirming this sentence, I just go ahead and affirm the same thing in my head, just not out loud after I get tired. I actually recommend you do the same thing if you're like me and you don't like affirming at all, or you don't like affirming when you're at home. Try it out, trust me. Go for a walk and then you can start affirming for the thing that you want. It can actually be really helpful and beneficial for your health as well. That's why I love affirming while I'm doing my steps, because it's like 2 benefits in one. You get daily body movement combined with affirming, which honestly couldn't get any better for me. Yes, I do have doubts while I affirm my stuff, no matter what it is. I do sometimes doubt it, and while I affirm that one main affirmation, for example, my YouTube is blowing up, my YouTube is blowing up, once I get bored of that one affirmation at some point, I just say whatever I feel like saying in the moment. So for example, let's imagine my YouTube is blowing up, 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 my videos go viral, people love my content, people love what I have to say, my videos are going viral, people enjoy my content, people cannot live without my videos, I am chosen for this, I am the best YouTuber on a platform, I am making hella money doing what I love, people love my content, people love what I have to say, my YouTube is blowing up, YouTube is always recommending my content, I am the best creator on the platform, I'm meant for this, I am chosen, all of that. So basically I let the heat of the moment take over. Whenever I get bored of that one specific affirmation that I chosen for the day, at some point after like a couple of minutes of affirming and looping one affirmation, this is when the confidence starts kicking in, the hype comes into play, and this is when I'm like on a roll vibrationally. Like it feels so good. So go ahead and try it out. I'm telling you, at some point of looping affirmations, you're going to start feeling powerful. Usually it takes about an hour and a half to do 10k steps, depending obviously on how fast you walk. I kid you not, I always get success after I do my affirmation sessions. Every single time I get success. I'm not even kidding. Whenever I notice even the tiniest bit of doubt creeping in while I'm doing my affirmations, I quickly switch to saying statements that make me feel good and powerful. So if I'm affirming, my YouTube is blowing up, my YouTube is blowing up, my YouTube is blowing up, and then something is telling me, but is it really? I don't see any movement, I'm only on X amount of subscribers, I'm not happy with the money I'm making. This this is when I start doing my breaths and start saying stuff that makes me feel powerful in the moment. So for example, I always get what I want. I was made to do this. I do what I love. I make lots of money doing what I love. People love my content. People are obsessed with my content. People cannot stop watching my videos. People can relate. People love my personality. I'm YouTube's favorite. I am literally the biggest creator on the platform. I am the biggest YouTuber on the planet. I'm the baddest. I got dream cars and everything. Like, I do not care how silly or delusional my affirmations sound. I go in a frenzy. I do not care. That's what I love about that path, or being on my own while I do my steps somewhere where there's not many people around, because I get to say and affirm what I want. I get to say things that are empowering to me out loud, and then this again boosts my whole mood and confidence. This is when I go back to affirming the main statement. My YouTube is blowing up. My YouTube is blowing up. My YouTube is blowing up. I'm the best. I'm the champion. Everyone loves me. I'm the hottest. I'm the baddest. Everyone loves my videos. I affirm just like this to hype myself up. And then after I check I've done my 10k steps, I go back home and then I feel amazing. I do 10k steps every day, but like I said, I only affirm on the days when I either need a confidence boost to remember who the hell I am, or either when I'm trying to manifest something or have a goal to achieve. Like I told you, I have went on these little affirmation runs a couple of times, and I talked about this on this channel. I had success with coaching. I had success with getting monetized in a month. I had success with SPs in the past. I had success with even health. I remember I would affirm for some spots to disappear that were hard to just get rid of. I affirmed for that as well at some point, and I got rid of breakouts as well. So yeah, whenever I affirm and go in my walk affirmation frenzy, this shit always works. Like, it's crazy, but at the same time it obviously makes sense, because everything and anything is possible, but you cannot give up. I never go to check and refresh my YouTube studio to check if I have gained any subscribers or if there's any more collaboration emails and stuff like that. I never check for evidence. I know that the thing that I want is mine, and affirming is just here to help me remember that I do indeed have the power to attract these things that I want. Affirming is just a technique to help you stabilize your nervous system and convince your subconscious mind that the thing that you want is already yours. While you do your affirmations, make sure that you feel good, you feel empowered. Hold that power, remember what it feels like, and do not give up, and do not check for 3D evidence.